All right, everyone, welcome back to ESLT for the Black Monster Cup. This is the summer season, and we're into Group A, actually into the second set of games for Group A, and potentially this last, or actually no, this is the last game of this best of two between DP and G2. Apparently people are loving the music that I'm playing in chat. I'm glad you guys appreciate it. It's fun to do. I should be DJ JCap is my new actual my new alias now. It's no longer Jason Kaplan. I'm gonna officially change to that very soon, but let's see what happens here. It's going to be, obviously, G2 up ahead, one map. And we're going to have DP, unfortunately, losing out on 3 games straight. Maybe going to pull their streak back here with this one. They're currently sitting on 0 points, and G2 are sitting on 3. If they win this, they will be sitting on 9. And that'll actually have them tied for first place. No. Well, up close to first place, because obviously SK Prime, they have 3 points. And then we have CJ Entis Prost with 6 points because they went out against DP. But apparently we're having some internet issues for DP here, so gotta sit here and chat with me for a little bit. Fortunately, I can't put music back on, but I would if I could.
A summoner has disconnected.
Apparently they're having some... Well, actually, some really bad issues here, but let me go ahead and actually ask the admins. Let's see what's going on here. Maybe I should put some music back on if it's going to be a while. Because it's a little bit weird if I'm just sitting here talking to myself. Well, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys, but it's kind of a one-sided conversation. You guys want to put my webcam on? DJ Cap on Worlds, who the hell wouldn't like that? DJ Jason. Okay, I can't read that one. And they're speaking... I recognize Carlos, so I know they're talking to Ocelot, but I don't know what they're saying. So they can't ghost during... The pause has to last 3 minutes for them to ghost. And you also have to think about it as they're 3 minutes ahead of where I'm currently at right now. So they're probably already playing again since we have that reconnect coming back. Oh, good to know that I have language filter on. They say, hello, how are you, Carlos? Good, good. We have some people here that can speak Turkish. All right, so apparently everything is sorted here. I won't be able to go back to music, unfortunately. And we will be getting the game back underway here. So, like I was saying before, DP going up against G2 here in their second game of the set. And this is the second set out of 3 here today for the Group A of the summer season. And obviously the top 2 teams will advance on. 2 teams from each group will advance into the playoffs, which we'll be doing obviously later throughout the year. Well, actually probably in a month or 2. And actually this weekend we do have the North America Spring Playoffs happening with teams like AoE that has Elements. We have Big Fat LP's new team in there as well. We have Cognitive in there, quite a few teams. And right now Crystalmath gonna get caught out. And he's deaded. Even flashing on that too. So that is First Blood and more coming in for G2. And now, Fabulous. Well, he wants to go bottom, but Morden's not letting him here. Even stopping to do a couple of laugh spams on that one. But good start for G2. We'll be able to get their own blue buff and red buff. Because, well, it looks like they're able to get their own red buff. But Crystal Meth, maybe he can get over there quick enough. He doesn't have flash, though. So his escape mechanism, well, it won't be existent. Has to see a little bit of zoning happening from Dude with that Thresh. That's the champion that he really made himself known on back when he was in Against Authority in the Spring Split of LCS. That's the one we were really impressed with. Haven't seen it on it in a long time here, but the Draven. I'm sorry, Draven in the top lane, going aggressive here on a JWoww. Trying to harass him under turret. And let's try to tank it up for a little bit here and try to force him back. But obviously you can see JWoww with that door and shield. Got a lot of regen here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem here on that top side. Meantime, we do see Chris Smith pick up his blue, and Morden pick up his blue as well here, but hasn't gone for his red. And funny enough, they don't really have wards to spot him if he is going for here. We do see the hook land of Fathalis, the Flay as well, and some insane damage popped onto him. He does have that Doran's Blade, considering they initiated the 2v1. It's interesting to see that he went with the Doran's Blade as his first buy here. I'm gonna cosplay Jason Cap with a haircut at Gamescom 2014. I was actually linked a picture. So you know the haircut I had that was a strip on the top of my head? His went down his sideburns, down his chin, and back up the other side. It was like a complete circle. It was terrible. Meantime, though, we're having a 3v1 push on the top side, initiated by DP here. Also trying to go aggressive on Anara, but we'll force him back. Meantime, they're going to be able to get a turn off of this. And that's all because Morden's down at the bottom doing the same thing here, and that red buff is still up. Neither team has picked it up here. JWoww able to hold his turret for a little bit longer. Morden does help pick up that turret on the bomb side, and that will be G2 pick up the 1,000 gold lead and the first turret of the game. And the question is, are they done? And it looks like with, you know, Crystal staying up towards the top side, they're going to continue to push in on this one. Alright, and it looks like they will continue boarding. Take a couple of hits there. You can see FatFab is currently level 1 under that turret. JWoww level 3 on that top side. And they are going to go for the push onto this one. And FatFab has to get this one up here. He can't really stick around, and that will be turret number 2 now going over for G2. Meantime, top lane's going to check in with them. Turret to camera. Turret to camera. Whoa. Turret to camera. There we go. Check in with that. They haven't really done too much damage to that turret just yet here, but JWoww obviously a lot higher level. He can afford to stay there and defend against that turret here. Meantime, that turret will fall bomb. So 2-1 in favor of G2 so far. And obviously DP looking to even things up here with the push onto this turret. We'll be taken down to at least half health here. JWoww probably can't survive a dive under that turret. But in the meantime, the rest of G2 are continuing to push bottom here. They're not done just yet. They're looking for an inhibitor turret. They're looking for the fight on FatFab as they're going in on him, doing some really good damage. And will be forced back in. That might be actually the first inhibitor falling here, as you do see finally the top lane backing away from DP. They will get that turret, but JWoww not going to let them have it. And that will be an inhibitor turret now falling for G2 here in the bottom lane. FatFabulous, the only engage on the Dia, does get united up, does flash out of it. And he flashes that well. Currently sending that 2 CS here. And JWoww keeping 2 people there. They are going to get that inhibitor turret. And they are most likely to get the inhibitor. No, they're just going to back away instead. Not feeling too confident to take that one. But they got 3 turrets in the bottom lane. And a great start coming for G2 here. And even in the middle lane, 41 to 30 CS. So a little bit of a lead for Naru. It was turned into a little bit of a base race here, but trying to catch out Dion maybe. He does have Zed coming from the top side. Naru heading down for middle. He does have ultimate. But they will have that defense of that turret here in just a few seconds. And Crystal's like, oh, there's a red buff here. Why don't I just take that away? Because you guys didn't actually even grab it. And we'll secure that one here. JWoww going to be able to get some farm here. 21 to 8 CS between the top laners, the quote unquote top laners. I want to see a big lead for him so far. Obviously, let me know in chat, guys. Who you guys think's gonna win this one? It's been a little bit of a crazy story. Also, let me know via Twitter at @JKaplan. I always like to read those comments. I've been seeing quite a few. A couple of people apparently want to marry me now, so that's cool. Not gonna name any names, but there's a couple of people in there. It looks like I'm gonna group up on middle here and go for a push. We do have Morden currently level 4, Chrisamath level 5. So even with that early red steal, he's actually ahead in levels at this point. And you see a lot of pings coming down the smoke turret. It looks like they want to go for it here, but they can't really afford to dive just yet. They don't have the damage. They don't have the tankiness. So they're going to have to back off here. And right now you see FatFab shoving in that bottom lane here. And the teleport coming out of JWoww. Gonna head back down there with that giant spell. I'm going to counter push this here for a little bit. And I'll just completely dominate that entire wave right there. So the 80 carry mid, or the 80 carry support for G2 has gone middle, as well as for DP here, and we're seeing actually Ocelot down at the Dragon Pit here. Standing on top of a ward, and unfortunately he was looking for maybe a fight. If I play the Pokemon song, I've already played it. Can't play it again, that's just weird. But right now we see Dragon Beast Sarge here, Christmas off to the side, looking for the steal. Will repel up. They'll stop doing damage to the dragon, and he'll go right back down here. So that'll be Dragon picked up for G2, as well as those 3 to 2 in turrets. Meantime, top lane Naru pushing by himself here. Actually might get some damage onto that inhibitor turret as well, because No one's there to defend against him. No one's even heading back just yet. I think also it's the one that can really go head-to-head, but he has that brutalizer done, so... Not sure if he can even win the fight there. He doesn't have to dodge out on that ultimate damage. He doesn't want to survive here, and they're going for push on this middle turret. You can see the mini wave can clear out pretty quickly. JWoww come for the backside, has his ultimate up. We'll use it. We'll try to go for Holy Phoenix. He has a heal, pops it right away. Alright, that wasn't his heal, sorry. And, you know, it was his heal, my bad. I was looking at the wrong side, and he will escape that one, but that is that summoner now down here. Meantime, top, I'm going to take a look at this one. Naru and Alsat both level 7. Naru, though, with a bigger CS lead. Even Morden was hemp towards that top side to maybe go for a gank. I don't understand all these Molly references.
It ends.
Actually, there's another set, yeah. So it'll be G2 up against CJ and Tis Frost. V2. Thank God there's not a song when a new subscriber subs. On my personal stream, there is Jizz a lot. I should have said your name. I just realized it while I was speaking. But currently, Crystal Meth can be sitting middle. Make sure they can't push out against that here. Morden back at base. I'm going to be able to buy up here. And actually just switch out for a sweeping lens. So, looking to clear some vision here. Maybe go for some objectives. And here comes Initiator JWoww. Gets locked down by the ultimate. Gets the Thresh Lantern out of there. And he will actually survive. So I was actually taking a look at chat real quick. Oh, the Draven ultimate. Where is it going? I'm not mistaken. It actually did hit Morden right there. Boom. The song. Okay, apparently I should play that song after. I'll have to play that song after then. Because I've never actually heard of it. Alright, anyways, so interesting start to the game, but it seemed to settle down now. It's 15.3 thousand gold to the 13.6. Only 10.5 minutes in. Hook gonna land on an Ari here, but will he commit for it? He actually pops the ultimate, but he's being forced to run away completely here. As the team does come in. We do have more off to the side, though, as you can see on the top left-hand side of your screen. And we'll be spotted by that ward currently in the middle. And they have that bomb inhibitor open. Yeah, they're not really going for it here just yet. And they're still trying to shove down a middle here. It's kind of turned into like a small little ARAM. But neither team's budging just yet. The wave clear pretty minimal on both teams though, so you can't really shove a giant wave into the turret. As you can see right there, they're not even confident enough to push into that one. But it looks like they want to go for counter jungle, maybe for a top turret, because right now Oslo has shoved the wave in. You can see Morden off into that tri-bush. And Naru, he has to give that up. You can see he's just waiting. He realizes he can't do anything about it, and they even expect him to be there. And they actually might catch out on top of him here. Crystal Meth gonna actually use the spiraling in there. We'll spot him out. And Morden, well, not gonna come in, but here comes JWoww from the side here. They're looking for more. They're looking for a couple of kills here. He's repel up, and he's gonna fall right back in the same spot. And he will most likely go down here as they pop everything they possibly can onto him. There goes the fish, and he gets taken down. Morden picks up the first kill. And now they're looking for number 2 here, but Naru will be able to escape, and they will be able to solidify a turret here in the top lane if they do want it. But in the meantime, Naru sticking around a little bit, maybe too much here, as the middle lane did get shoved in on. Oop, wrong button. But as you can see, we'll pick up the top turret either way, and we do have JWoww teleport down to the bottom to defend onto that one. So 4-2 in turrets now, 12 minutes in. How do I feel about Pharaoh Flare? I honestly didn't even know what Pharaoh Flare did until today. I actually looked at the patch notes. So I can't answer any question on if it's good or bad on a champion. But one thing I have noticed though, it's being used on a lot of champions that have a attack reset. So like Vi has attack reset with her Q, or her E. Jax has an attack reset with his W. Xin Zhao has an attack reset with his Q. So I'm seeing a lot of that. But other than that, I really couldn't elaborate too much onto it. See the hook go in. Holy Phoenix will be able to dodge it here. Now JWoww going to go back to shoving on this bottom lane here. TSM 1. Is it her W or is it her E? I think it's her E. Well, and W because of the attack speed as well. But our E because it's an attack reset, so. Except E doesn't. E unfortunately doesn't have an attack reset. Either way, though, JWoww continues to show this bomb side. He's head to head against that Renekton. Pretty much the exact same items. Morden out. Maybe visiting middle. Maybe looking for an engage here. If he catches that Holy Phoenix, he's going to go down here. But Ocelot almost up to the top side, just farming away. And now Morden going to catch out Naru, or is it the other way around? He's going to go straight into him head to head. He's going to actually go down from this one. Ultimate does pop, picks up the kill, even with the flash being used. And that will now be blue buff stolen away by DP. Naru, sorry, looking to take this one. And he will secure for himself. JWoww comes from the backside, but immediately starts to run away, realizing he can't win that 1v2. And we even stick around towards that tri-bush here as he does get warded up. And he will be pushed on this turret. Now he's in a 1-on-3 here. And they want to keep him there. They want this kill, but he'll just back away. Obviously a little bit too fast for them. And G2 seem to be struggling, to be honest, on where to go next from this position. Alright, so that would be another turret going down. Currently 3-4 now with that one, 14.5 minutes in. We do have Ocelot, though, swinging off to the side. He got me all excited, Ocelot. Thought he was going to go in for a gank on that bottom side, but just backs away instead, heads up towards middle. Dragon is up, though. And Warren is spotted out. He has ultimate, though, and Naru, unfortunately, doesn't have his up, though. And they should know about this, but they're kind of split right now. You can see 3-man grouped up here. Finally have Yuki coming in from the backside, JWoww to the side. They finally have regrouped, but will they go for the fight? Because now they have the enemy team DP in a very bad spot. They have 3 men down towards the bottom, 2 towards the top. And so they're just going to use the sweeping lenses, clear any vision, and maybe start off this dragon. They have the first one they gave. Obviously, the hook, unfortunately, just missing. Here comes the push in for DP. They do rotate around. They're looking for the fight. Ultimate used by Dude to keep them away. There comes the repel, and that will be solidified, actually taken by JWoww here. Now looks like Christoph going to get taken down here in just a few seconds. We see the Cullen coming in, JWoww getting very low, so he does get engaged upon by Tri. Ultimate comes in. He does get taken down here, but Yuki tries to survive against Fab Fabulous, as we do see Ocelot go in the backside, right onto Holy Phoenix. He'll get dropped, and Fab, he's most definitely going to be going down here as the heals pop by Yuki. There's another one coming in by Tri, and that will be 4 kills for the 1 death, and Dragon picked up. Fantastic little bit of play right there coming out of G2, and they have solidified now this 3.4 thousand gold lead, and that's going to extend up to about 4 to 5 with this turret falling down, and not to mention a little bit extra free farm that they are going to pick up. DP going in from the front and the back. Alright, so that turret will fall here 16 minutes in. So you look at items though. Sunfire Cube just picked up for both top laners. We see the Wriggles Lantern picked up from Morden, and the Brutalizer here. Also that went in for the Lich Bane and the Seeker's on guard, so building towards his zone just here in just a few. Holy Phoenix though does have that Bloodthirster now done. Yuki sitting on 3,600 gold, so he'll have his done when he goes back and more. Hook does land on a crystal, but Dude is all alone here. Also has returned though from the base. Oh, on the other side though, I already mentioned Holy Phoenix, but Naru has Brutalizer and the Bilgewater Cutlass. And maybe they're looking for a fight, but they back away, and we see the Sunfire Cape and the Ninja Tab by done for Fab Fabulous in the jungle though. For Christoph has that Spirit of the Ancient Golem and a Giant's Belt. So get as take easy possibly can early on. Sitting at about 1900 life. Oh, Twitch chat, you never cease to entertain me. Our Face Mountain now done for Dude, though. Obviously, that was changed around the last patch. Was buffed up quite a bit. Gives you more health now. Equal to a Randuin's Omen. Only come out in Holy Phoenix. Doing some really good damage. Actually forcing it back here. Does have Thresh off to his back. Yuki's going to look for the fight. And as you can see, one auto attack. Does have to force him back here. JWoww thought that was going to head to head, but as Demon always says, 2 greased up fat lads from Grimsby. No one's going to win that fight. And now Ocelot, look at him swinging around from the back. He was spotted at the blue buff, though. And unfortunately, he won't be able to come in for the gank off of this. And you see Naru off top lane, split pushing by himself, currently level 11. And he's also at the point where no one can 1v1 him. And Ocelot looks like he's going to do his darndest to try to here. This morning going to escape. Fat was flashing over the wall with the Slice Nice. They do lock down on the stun on top of him. He needs something to escape. Does get the Lantern away here, but looking at the Thrush Lantern comes, or the ultimate comes in to keep them slowed, but Dio gets locked down the ultimate. The Zenith Blade won't connect, unfortunately, and he will be able to escape. Great job by Dude right there to get that last second escape from Morden. Even Jay with the quick rotate in to help out here. So blue buff, red buff, sorry, being stolen away. But there is a ward there to spot it out, and Naru unfortunately won't be able to lock that one down. Yep, DP is Dark Passage, guys. They're the Turkish team, pretty much the best Turkish team out there. And G2 stands for Gamers 2, which is better known as Ocelot's team. They're also joined by SK Gaming Prime and CJ Entis Prost V2, which is a previously Coast EU in Group A. We obviously have 3 more groups besides this one. I'm actually trying to think about it. Let me pull up the other groups real quick. We have Mouse Sports, Free Agents, HG Team, and Tick, Trick, and Duck in Group B. Cloud9 Eclipse, Reason Gaming, HWA, and Steve Bakes Cookies in Group C. Denial Esports, Rocks, Counterclockwise, and Oh My Gosh in Group D. So a lot of good teams. Obviously, these were teams that re-invited from the spring split. There's going to be actually a lot of good games coming up over the course of the next couple weeks here. Hook going to land on Sutrai, not the person you necessarily want. And he flays him back. And here comes Ocelot. He's going to be spotted by Ward coming into this one, though, but they're too slow. They're not going to be able to escape this one. Ultimate going to come out in just a second. He will miss the ultimate, unfortunately, but we'll pick up the kill either way. And that's all he needed to do, force him back. And solidify at least 1 kill here. JWoww going to continue shoving on bottom. And I'm still surprised that inhibitor has not fallen just yet. But I can understand why you don't want to take it so early, because then you miss out on an entire wave of farm here. Now Crystal, well, I'll be able to flash over that wall. We'll be able to escape here. But will he escape? JWoww is coming up to the back. And he's doing some really good damage to him. He doesn't have a way to slow him down just yet, though. And he's looking for a couple more on attacks. That will be it. He gets red buff. And now he's looking for Fat Fabulous here. And he should be able to win this fight. He will shove him away completely. And that actually might even be an inhibitor being taken down as we have Ocelot swing around. We have Diode finally coming in as well. The entire G2 team coming in for this. Honestly, don't have an ult on Ocelot. Don't have an ult onto JWoww. But Warren's all they need to lock down that Zed or lock down that Draven. And they do take that first inhibitor finally. 20 minutes in here. 8-2 is the kill score, and 32.1 to 27.5 thousand gold is the gold difference here. So 5-3 in turrets, and G2 have locked down every single dragon so far of this game. All right, so as they go back, what items are they going to pick up? Looks like JWoww going for that random element soon. We have the new Star Rod picked up for Ocelot here. Naru, unfortunately, just isn't able to get into these fights that he wants to. He hasn't been able to pick off someone 1v1 because of the rotates that G2's been doing so far. But he still is damn strong. Don't get me wrong on that one. He is ridiculously strong at this point. He has that Blithering King done as well as that Brutalizer, but the problem is he can't 1v1 JWoww anymore because he has too much armor. I don't think he can 1v1 more. Actually, no, he should be able to 1v1 more and still, even with that Giant's Belt picked up. He should be able to 1v1 easily Yuki and potentially Ocelot, depending if he finishes that Zonya's Hourglass soon or not. So we'll see what's going to happen. I have to say that Naru is their one hope in this game. He needs to come up big. He's currently 1-0-1 here with a 27 CS lead in his lane. Dragon now back up. And it looks like G2 want to secure it here. Even have a pink ward there. Or a ward to spot the pink ward. Where we'll clear out all of this vision, and JWoww going to continue to shove this top lane here just to apply a little bit of pressure. And we'll actually pull over Try to help out with this one here, and I actually want to tune in with that, see what happens here. He's going head-to-head against Naru, and he's doing some pretty good damage to him. He's actually beating him in this 1v1. Face Mountain use, we know what to use as well. He flashes out of it, and now Holy Phoenix, well, without any support, he gets taken out by Yuki. And that most certainly will be a middle turret now going down here as we see Ocelot joining the fight middle. That turret only being dropped down very low with the help of that Lich Bane. And obviously with Yuki being there. Down to about a third life just off of one mini wave. And that wasn't even a full wave here, as all it takes is one ultimate. Watch Ocelot. If he hits his ultimate, they're going to collapse completely on that fight, and they're going to look to win it. And probably should be able to as well. Morden has ultimate. It doesn't have ultimate, sorry. Did just use it previously to catch out Holy Phoenix. And that turret will be falling here in just a few seconds. They're a little bit hesitant to go into this, even though they're 5-on-4. Well, they're still scared of that lockdown under turret with that Leona, with that Renekton, honestly with that Elise here.
Death at the door? No. I am the one who
Alright, so Holy Phoenix forced to defend against these super minions pushing out middle here. Or sorry, on bottom. And that will be a middle turret now falling here. So it's currently 6-3 in turrets. That gold leads 7,000 difference between these two teams. And now it looks like G2 are looking for potentially that top turret. No reason to go for Baron anytime soon. No reason to potentially throw away 6 points that they can use to almost solidify themselves a spot in the top 2. And here they go. Ultimate comes out of Ocelot. 5-5 was slice nice away, but still get knocked up. He will get engaged upon, and he will most likely get taken down. He was going to actually walk away from this one, but the Ignite will be enough. Ocelot gets the kill. And he will have gone down. That's going to be another turret as well. And Holy Fake still push up the boss. The hook lands on an arm. Look at the damage they're able to do to him. As he's in the ulti, he's trying to run away from this one, but Morgan going to secure the kill here in just a few seconds. And that will be now 2 kills. And now Chris Smith, he's favored chances as well. As Holy Fake's flash over the wall. It looks like Morgan will survive. Just barely the ultimate. Oh my god, because of where Dian was, he blocked it, and they didn't go far enough to hit Morden, and he escapes without losing a single man. When JWoww getting cocooned up onto the turret, but doesn't care. And that will be maybe another inhibitor turret going down here as they're barreling down on that top one as the bomb inhibitor has respawned. And they're most certainly going to have to back away from this. They can't really afford to keep pushing, but no, they're going to keep doing it here. And they spot the Leon out. And they immediately run away. So 8-3 in turrets now. They have over a 10,000 gold lead here. Almost a 10,000 gold lead if I can do math correctly, Jason. And they will go back to base to buy up because they have a lot of money to spend. Chat. That orgasm, Jason. It was a good play. It was a good play. Alright, so with this big lead that they have, with 2 inhibitors being open, my question is, do they go for the inhibitors? Or do they go for Baron? Because right now they have 3 sweeping lenses. They have a pink ward. Now you can clear all that vision inside that Baron pit, but it's also the thing of, do you really want to try to do Baron against an Elise who easily can steal it away as long as it's timed right? Alright, JWoww gonna head back down towards bottom though. Flash coming out of Crystal up because he realizes he can't really do much against that. Yuki getting engaged upon by Naru. Later in kick pop Yuki. He's gonna explode it in just a second, but he's still alive. The Ignite down, he's gonna fall. And here comes Dude from the side. We'll be able to flay him back. 5-5, but it's not going to skip this one. Let's see, he has a slice back up. Hook does light as well. And he will fall in just a second. He goes on to Ocelot. He's going to be looking for more here. We'll actually dodge out in the Leon ultimate. And we'll look for kill number 2. Pops his own as well. Ultimate unfortunately does miss, but he's staying alive long enough. The Lantern comes in, but he does get dropped here. JWoww finally joined the party. Now it'll be 3 kills for 2. 4 now. Looking for that final one, which is actually back at base here. Naru. He was forced to go back here. That is going to be the final inhibitor turret. Falling, I would imagine, here in just a few seconds. And they also have 2 inhibitors up, and they're actually just like, oh, we have a bomb inhibitor that we can take, so why not go for it? But they want this last turret, and that will be now 9-3 here. And they have time. Oh, they had time. Not sure if they will be able to damage anymore to take this inhibitor down. Jason, please don't call me Jason. Jason Kaplan. Wow, that was even confusing for me to read. Alright, so G2 gonna back out. They're not gonna get that inhibitor. Either way, they are gonna come back even stronger. We saw that Zonia's was picked up for Ocelot. Even has another nice large rod behind that. And that random one's done for JWoww. Oh, dude. Forced to flash away. He should be fine, though. Although spreads not see any more Talismans of Ascension. I haven't seen any of them in these games so far. Been more of a backseat item here. As Face of the Mountain kind of got obviously a lot stronger. Cole's gonna come out, just clear out the wave. I won't be able to clean up everything here. Ocelot coming in from the back. The Jostein playing. Holy Phoenix. Well, he's going to get blown up right away. He's looking for now for try. He has the damage to do it. He switches right over to Zed, though, once to lock him down. And Zed will be able to escape just barely here. But Ocelot, is he done just yet? And Jostein is still playing. He's looking for the kill on Naru. He won't be able to land the E onto it, but will be able to get the auto attack, and that will be enough. He will pick up the kill. And now try. Well, you can't really escape a Shyvana here. Morden, what are you doing? Stop chasing and go for the inhibitors. But he's ultimate just because he can. And that will be now 3 kills coming in. And with all 3 inhibitors naked, it looks like G2 are going to take at least one of them. Potentially all 3 here. As you see Ocelot trying to kite Fat Fellas around. Yeah, she gets locked under the turret. Gonna actually E away. Playful Trickster try to clip the Lantern, but he actually missed it because someone's staying on it, but he gets away either way. He finally picks up, dodges the Draven ultimate, and Crystal will be taking down Yuki, being forced to run away from this one. But the hook perfectly well plays on Fat, keeps him off Yuki for a little bit longer. The flay as well. And Yuki will Unless he has that bloodthirster, but he's just trying to run away. He's trying to stall for as long as he possibly can. Great damage coming. Onslaught dodges the auto attack from Holyface. He's going to turn around. He doesn't get the kill just yet, but will it be enough? He gets it in the end with the help of his auto attack and his dot. And that is the first Nexus turret now falling. Number 2 going to be falling here in just a few seconds. But will they have enough damage to get to take down the Nexus as they have Arrested DP closing in? The hook going to come in. It's going to land on an arrow. You see Jay off to the bottom, up to the hand side of the screen, going straight for the Nexus. There's only 2 men alive defending against this. You do have Crystal respawning in though, and the Nexus is falling so damn quickly. They're looking to close this one out here with only 1,000 health left on the Nexus. That should be it here as J-Rock just going to stick to it. Dude will fall. And she's not going to finish it. They want a couple of kills. The minions finished it off. And that will be now G2 winning 2-0 this best of 2, securing themselves 6 points and taking themselves to 9-all now. I'm not really sure what's happening within the other games, where the points are just yet. I'll update you guys in chat, obviously, throughout the break that we're going to have here. But 3-1-10 for JWoww, 7-1-10 for Morden, 9-2-5 for Ocelot, 3-1-10 for Yuki, and 1-1-17 for Dio. So fantastic job to them.